In the last slide, we had a discussion regarding about market participant. In this slide also, we are going to continue with here the same. Followed by trading members and stockbrokers. The next one is clearing members. Clearing members are those who help in clearing of the trades. Actually, these people are helping the traders to clear the securities from depositories. There are three types of clearing members. One is professional clearing member, second one is trading cum clearing member, and third one is self-clearing member. Professional clearing member is a person, their entire work is only clear the trades. Professional clearing members does not have any trading rights. We'll move on to the trading cum clearing member. Means they are have the both rights, that means trading rights as well as the clearing rights. That type of member is called the trading cum clearing members. And the third one is self-clearing members. By the name itself, it's clearly explained. Self-clearing members can clear their own trades. The only difference between SCM, that is self-clearing member, and a trading clearing member is that self-clearing member does not have the rights to clear the trades of any other members. They can clear only their trades. We'll move on to the next one, custodian. It's a custodian actually is an entity that helps registrar and safeguard the securities of its clients. The custodian also keeps track of corporate actions on behalf of its clients, maintaining the client's securities account, collecting the benefits or rights accruing to the client in respect of securities, and followed by clearing house and clearing corporation or clearing house alone. A clearing house, it be a part of an exchange or a separate entity. Specifically, it's perform three main functions. One is clearing and settling all transactions executed in the stock market. The second one, providing financial guarantee for all transactions executed on the exchange. And the third one, providing risk management functions. Its main role is safeguarding the interest of investor. Because of clearing house, the major risk in the security market, that's called counterparty risk, is eliminated. And move on to the next one, clearing banks. This institute is also acts as an important intermediary between clearing member and clearing corporation. Every clearing member needs to maintain an account with the clearing bank. It is the clearing member's function to make sure that the funds are available in its account with the clearing bank on the day of pay in to meet the obligations. In case of payout, clearing member receive the amount on payout day. Exactly saying, it's a type of the institution is going to be hold the capital or cash of the both the parties, buyer or seller, to execute that. That means there is no risk on credit. So in this slide, we have discussed about clearing members. Clearing members is classified into three. One is PCM, next one is TCM, and next one is the SCM. And next we have discussed about the custodian as an entity to help to maintain the records of the clients. And the next one is clearing house. There the people are going to be maintain that various stock market or settling mechanism and financial guarantee and the risk management function. And finally, clearing banks. This institution is going to be maintained there the cash availability of participant to secure there that default risk of there the individuals. Nandri.